Hi, welcome back. So I had a rather beautiful item arrive in the post, and you know me, journaling is my thing. I had to share. I know. I said I was probably at the end of buying more journals, but it turns out journals have become like tarot cards. I never knew I needed them until I started buying them, and now I can't stop. But I promise you, this one is gorgeous. Yes, I know I have a love affair with the Witch's Cauldron, and this is another item from the Witch's Cauldron that goes with the collection of all my other diaries and things that I have from them. Hence the reason I couldn't say no to this. The Companion, Witch's Companion Volume 1, which I'll flick through at the end, but I do have a full flip through on my channel, is a kind of workbook and logbook. So there are a few pages in here to work and write in, but there's not as many as you might want. And this is the answer to all of those problems. So it's the standard beautiful spiral bound. It has a plastic cover on the front and back, which you can remove if you don't like them. But for me, it just stops me spilling my tea and whatever I've got going on around me on it and ruining it. And then there's all the gorgeous artwork inside. And the point to this is that you can work alongside your other books, and then you can record everything in here in this lovely pre-decorated sort of diary, well, not diary, but like journal. And there is a little kind of journal affirmation here. You can put who it belongs to if you want to. And there's, you know, just nice artwork and pages to write on. And you can use this however you choose on these blank pages. So you can do what you want on these. These might just be your notes that you make from when you're using the companion book. And there's just lots of beautiful pages. So I don't think I need to do too much talking. It's quite self-explanatory. I mean, look, I do love sunflowers. I really do love sunflowers. I was so pleased to see them in here. We have animals, witches. And I love the frames, the windows in the back. I actually have a mirror like this, which I've had for years and years and years. So it's just kind of all my aesthetic. And it has different colorways, which I really like. This beautiful crystal ball, chalices, flowers, things that you might have, you know, just around your house, in your meditation spaces. Then we have this little bit here about moon water, how you might use it, things you might collect it in to use. And then this is quite nice. So this wouldn't be a daily thing, but every so often you might choose to write in here. So if you're feeling inspired, you know, put today is, whatever it is, birthday, special occasion, or just any random day of, you know, the week. 3 things I'm grateful for today. Today, what you're feeling inspired to do, the moon phase that we've got going on, and something you want to remember about today. I personally am thinking this would be for special occasions, high days, birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, May days, Beltane, Christmas, all those sorts of things. And you get a few pages to do that in. So it's those, and as you can see, the colours just change slightly, which is what I love about this. Not every single page is the same, so it's not flipping through a page of a journal of repeat pages. And we have the moon phases here with the meanings there to remind you. And then here we have some more of those pages for new moon and full moon, correspondences, spells, intentions, wishes, dreams, desires, however you want to put down in there. So whether it's because you want to collect ingredients to create a special oil or a bath salt, or, you know, you want to make incense, then you can collect them on these pages and know what you're doing. And you can use them. There's plenty of room there to put which moon you're working with as well. So I do really enjoy these pages. I enjoy seeing these pages. Clearly I haven't worked in them yet. And then just this art is so cute, so cute. And here we have things like spell title. So of course this doesn't have to be for spells, you know, these aren't just for witchy things, but you can do what you like with them. And I'm thinking that you could put soaps, ingredients that you use for your soaps. Again, as I was saying, all those lotions, potions and things that you're stacking up in the other side, this might be where you write down the how you make them. So the composition, incantation, or how you make it, grounding techniques. If you wish to use deities to invoke, you can put that in there, but again, you can change all this up to whatever you choose. And the art is just really, really, well, I don't know. I need a little list of new words. So come on, give me some new words. We have outstanding, beautiful, cute, kitschy, girly, definitely. Definitely gets my inner child and my inner creative muse anyway. That's just beautiful. And then we have a dream journal. So again, if you're dreaming and it's like something really significant, you might choose to write it down in here. And I like the fact that we've got prompts for the symbols, people in the dream, words and messages. I mean, I've been having some really weird dreams lately, I have to say. I think I did let it out in one of my videos. I dreamt I was changing bed covers of all things. I had another one where my gran appeared in it. And then she climbed over the garden wall. That was a really weird one. Yeah, so I've definitely had a few lately that could go into here. Here we have third eye, so this must be something to do with, there we go, chatting with your spirits, your spirit guides. So for those of you who do connect your spirit guides or meditate and have questions, here could be a really good place to record some of that you have, you know, who it is that you see when you're meditating. Here we go. Were known to me, or do you know them as? So who it is that you see. Chat overview, questions asked, advice given. And of course we can do that in a daily meditation. And some of us who are gifted enough are able to do that just any day of the week whilst they're sat having a cup of tea. And then we have a scrying journal. So if you're learning to scry, types of scrying, of course, water, crystal balls, mirrors, whatever it is that you're using as your medium. So you've got pages here then to mark down how you're getting on with your scrying, what you see, what gets presented to you, how you're feeling, interpretations, of course, learning to interpret what you see and how the symbols and colours kind of relate to you, because they might relate to you differently to how they relate to somebody else. So it's nice to be able to get that down and have a record. We have a couple of pages for Tarot and Oracle Journal. And again, as you see, just a really lovely presentation. And the fact that it's spiral bound, of course, means you can turn it around. And then we've got your, you know, magical herbs journal or your witchy herbs journal. What do you grow in your garden? What do you do with them? So more ideas here for what you can do. And you can record down, if you've got here, like the planets, the deities, the genders that they relate to. Did you collect or did you purchase your herbs? Are they for your herb cupboard in the kitchen, or are they for your non-edible herb cupboard that you might keep somewhere else in your apothecary? So I think that's just really nice. And again, that might be where you create blends for incense. It could be where you create blends for your bath salts, your oils. So it might be where you create the dry blends ready to go to put into your oils, to infuse your oils. So this is another really nice place to be recording all of those things. And we have just a few healing plants here listed down to get you going. And some tea infusions. I have a rosehip infusion, a marigold infusion. Detox and nourishing liquid elixirs. Oh, we've got a couple here. So we have an apple and cinnamon infusion, rosemary and berry infused water. That sounds nice. Sage and orange infusion, or marigold bay tea. There's a few there that I might need to try. And then we just have a little back note from the Flickering Cauldron, where it was printed. That is nice. It's a nice sturdy cardstock. And of course what you find inside on the back page. So that is the really beautiful journal to go alongside. Well, I'm saying it goes alongside the companion. You might think it goes alongside, you might not agree with me, but I think these are going to go really nicely together. And part 2 will be out, from what I saw on the newsletters, towards the end of the year. So I'm keeping an eagle eye out for that one. And the Witch's Companion, of course, as I said, there are pages in here. So if you want to look it up on my flip throughs, it'll be in there. But there are like a couple of pages with each section, which are different to what's in the journal. So your sigil working worksheets, candle colours and spells, correspondences. So you have herbs in here, you have colours, she says, flicking through. So there's a couple of pages for you to write herbs on. So you have a couple already in here. And I think it was at 3 pages. 3 pages to add to the little herb library that's already in there. And then you've got some more pages in here to take it further, which is really nice. So we have that one. So this is out now, it's available. Obviously, been on the pre-order list for this one because it was released or put out for pre-order a while ago. So it's come through early. So if you're interested in that one, it's on the Etsy page of the Flickering Cauldron. You'll be able to get yourselves one of those. This one is still available on the Flickering Cauldron page as well. In that newsletter where I found out about the Witch's Journal coming out, they talked about the Moon Diary 2023, not this one, the one for next year. And that was being pre-released, or well, being released for pre-orders at the, of towards the end of this month or next month. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. Get yourself signed up onto their news journal. Sorry, I've got work going on. We've got some noisy people in the extension. So if you're after one of these and you missed out the last 2 years, get yourself on that sign-up sheet so that you don't miss out again. And from what I am aware, the Egyptian Moon Diary is still available last time I looked, so you can still get hold of this one, which has lots of information in it. It's got the moon phases in it, and it's got notes pages and things, but it gives you a lot of information on Egypt and the moon gods. And before that noise gets any worse, because they're about to get the saws and drills and big hammers out, I'm going to leave you all and I will see you in the next one. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay safe. Goodbye.